Hi, my name is Crystal Rediske, and this is my presentation for Curriculum Night Fall 2021. If you are watching this video, it's because you have a student in my independent living class, and I'm going to try to take less than 2 minutes of your time to talk a little bit about myself and independent living. So my name is Crystal, and I've been teaching at Bothell for 13 years now. I graduated from Central. I teach career and tech ed classes, and I'm super passionate about the content that I teach with my students because of the relevance and importance of preparing them for life after high school. As you can see on the syllabus, we will cover so many topics with subtopics in between. We started with time management and decision making, and since we've already covered that, you could easily ask your student about time management techniques and also ask them about the paced decision making grid and how to apply that to big decisions in life. Right now, we're working on SMART goals, and soon we'll be talking about habits. And students have recently submitted a goal template that they'll be working on and tracking for the semester. After this, we will move into talking about options for life after high school, and students will complete a choose your own adventure project where they start looking at other options outside of college in case they want to explore other ideas for what they could be doing once they graduate. After that, we'll move into paying for college if that is what they choose, understanding the how to apply for a scholarship and what student loans are like. And then we get into employability and professionalism, how to get a job, how to hold a job, how to write a resume, and things like that. A big section of the class is about personal finance, credit cards, the cost of borrowing money for loans, how to budget personally, and then also some basics on taxes and filing taxes. After that, we talk about savings and investments, and then we wrap up the semester with rights, responsibilities, consumer awareness, and cost of living. It is a huge, robust class with a lot of information that I wish was required for graduation for all students at Bothell. When it comes to assignments, we do almost everything in class. I try to give enough time for students to work on their tasks in class. And if it's on Schoology, the due date and time are clearly outlined on that website and usually due by the end of the school day, 3:30 p.m. Each day, students know to bring their yellow folder to class. We have an entry task and sometimes an exit task where they use that folder to organize and keep their answers. And also they're asked to participate in discussions because they get points for discussion. Some of my expectations for your student are just that they're kind and respectful to myself and everybody around them. And then also for them to be prepared. So they should be bringing their device and their yellow folder to class every single day, asking questions, following directions. And it's important for them to learn how to be a resource for themselves. The attendance policy is that it is important for them to be in school as much as they are able. We move at a really fast pace, and there are a lot of activities that simply cannot be recreated if they're learning from home. So if they can be on time and in class, that's awesome. But if not, I'll work with them to make sure they stay caught up in the class. The categories for grading are entry and exit tasks, participation, SMART goal checks, and daily coursework. And if they have any questions, they know that they can ask me. As far as homework is concerned, the only homework they have are 3 interviews throughout the semester, and the first one will be assigned starting next week. And I'll ask that you please talk with your kids about those interviews and be open to being interviewed about the topics. The first one is about choosing a pathway and how you got where you are today. Also, anytime you want to ask them what we're talking about in the class and give your own input and advice for what you've been doing, that would especially drive this information home into their brains. It would help them understand and reinforce that everything we're covering in this class is part of daily life for all adults and people living. So thank you so much for watching this presentation. I hope you have a great night and I appreciate your attendance.